Hey guys, in this video we are going to do something nasty. Actually, it's not nasty. It's a part of cleaning out your pores. We are going to extract blackheads from your pores. So if you are squeamish and you do not like seeing stuff coming out of people's pores, this video isn't for you. I forgive you. Catch me in the next one. But if you are not squeamish and you want a trick on how to get rid of your own pores, then keep watching. This is my friend. This is my sterilized friend. I use pure alcohol to clean it off. Okay, now my skin is already clean. I have made sure that I have not a trace of any dirt on my face. You want to make sure that your fingers, your hands, and your utensil is completely clean and sterile, and that your face is sterile and clean. What happens is, if you open up your pores to remove the dirt, but you have sebum on your fingers, or if you have some leftover lotion, anything on your face, makeup, whatever it is, it will get into your pore. And that's not a good thing. You're doing the absolute opposite of what we're trying to do in this video. So what you're going to do is take I use just tissues and my sterile object, or my sterile cleaning tool, and I squeeze my nose. Like that. So I don't know if you can see, but I got some of that gunk out of there. So basically that's what I do, and I'm gonna do that around my whole entire nose. Yes, my nose is gonna be red. You want to get in here as well and just kind of push up, and you will get the gunk out. It's so strange how that happens so quickly. And you're going to go around your whole entire nose doing that. Now, when you're done with that, I actually have already done it 2 days ago, so I don't really need to do it again, but I just wanted to give you a little. And after 2 days, look at that, there was still gunk here. What you're going to do is you're going to take a mask after you're done with that. I like the Cetaphil Pro Derma Control Purifying Clay Mask. I really like it. I'm actually going to put it all over my face. But if you don't want to, then you can just put it on your nose. But I'm going to put it all over my face. It does come with the spatula, which I think is very hygienic, and I love that. But I lost mine. I have no idea where it went. So as you notice, I'm going around my whole face before I touch my nose, and that's because my pores are slightly open. Like I said, I did it 2 days ago, so I haven't really opened up my pores. But once you do open up your pores, they're going to be really opened, and you don't want to get that gunk on your fingers and then kind of rub a mask around your face with gunk on it. So I like to do it last. Take a nice glob and just glob it on there. Make sure it's nice and thick. I have also tried the Ordinary's salicylic, however you say it, acid mask, which I like. And I've put it on my nose before after doing extractions. But I would say that it can kind of leave dark marks in the pores that have been open. So if you don't like that, if that's going to bother you, then don't do it. I stopped doing it. It kind of bothered me. All right, so I'm going to rinse my finger off. We're going to let this sit, I would say about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we will take it off. Okay. So that is holy grail number 1. Get yourself one of these little pore extracting utensils. It is amazing. Make sure that you always sterilize it with alcohol. If there's anything else out there that you want to sterilize it with, I don't know, Google it. I use alcohol. I feel like it's kept my pore extracting utensil clean and sterile for the few years that I've had it. I've literally had it for years. So that is Holy Grail number 1. And then we are going to get on to Holy Grail number 2 as soon as it's time to rinse off this base, this mask, and cleanse the face. Yes, I cleanse my face after putting on a mask. It's just a habit. Okay, guys, so I have removed the mask, and I always use a separate small hand towel for my face. I do not use the same towel that I use on my body on my face. Okay, so now here is Holy Grail number 2. Let me see if I can get a close-up of my pores. Do you see it around the nose? It's pretty cleaned out. There's not really like blackheads in there anymore. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now, my second Holy Grail, this facial cleanser. It's called the SRB Enzyme Powder Wash. Hallelujah. Let me tell you. Hallelujah. I love this thing. Okay, I'm going to show you how I use it. So it is basically just like Tatcha's rice powder. So I wet my hand a little. This is how I do it. Other people might do it different ways. I think it's all okay. But yes, I have dried my face. Now I've wet my hands a little. And then I pour the powder into my wet hands. And I let it foam up. So I want it to still be slightly grainy when I put it on my skin. And I want it to lather into a thick lather, not a soapy, sudsy lather. Okay, now it's turned into like a paste on my skin. I'm gonna wet my hands a little bit more. And the more you wet it, the more sudsy it gets. So, like I said, same thing as Tatcha's rice. I believe it's also the rice enzyme powder. I think they have crushed pearls in it, and that's what brings up the cost. But this SRV does not have pearls crushed into it, and it's $25. I get it off of Amazon. I've been getting this product for years off of the same seller on Amazon, so I don't really have an issue with it being a fake or anything like that. I don't know if that would be an issue because I don't know if SRB this wash is actually super popular. I'm not sure. It might be a cult favorite, but I don't know. This thing is magical. It'll last me for 3 to 4 months. Yes, 3 to 4 months. And I wash my face twice a day. So now essentially what I have is another mask on. It's not really a mask, but I'm masking in a way because I've allowed it to kind of sit on my face and I've allowed it to dry. And now I'm going to rinse it off and I will be right back. Okay, now that we have completed taking the soap off of my face, we are going to go into my third Holy Grail, and I love this one. This is The Ordinary's glycolic acid 7% toning solution. Hey, love this stuff. Always try to stay stocked up on it, so I put it on a cotton round. Okay, and that's not where I'm gonna put it. And this is where the Holy Grail part comes in. I do not use this on my face. When I first got it, I used to use it on my face and it would leave my skin like stinging and irritated. And I think if I would have stuck it out, I would have started to see the turnover of the cell reproduction on my skin, but I didn't stick it out. It was just not something that I was enjoying. I wasn't enjoying the process. But I found another use for it. So what I use my glycolic acid toning solution for is my underarms. Hey, underarms. So this is a great hack because spring is here, summer is right around the corner, and I know that we are all staying at home. Hopefully by the summertime we're able to get out and do more things and enjoy the park. So this is going to be a great hack for that time. But also, I don't really use deodorant as much anymore since using this hack because the glycolic acid kills the bacteria under your arms or anywhere you're trying to kill the bacteria on your body. And the killing of the bacteria is what reduces the smell. So I know at least I've heard that stress sweat smells really bad. So I think even if you have deodorant on or whatever you use, if you're stressed out and you're sweating, that kind of produces a different kind of smell and you are just going to stink. But if you're doing light work around the house and you use this, and I will demonstrate, just kind of swab on a downward motion and then I swab in an upward motion. Put a little bit more on the other side. Swab on a downward motion and then upwards. There you go. So I'm just going to kind of keep my arms up so it could dry. If you've just shaved your arms or waxed your arms or used the epilator, it is going to sting and I would not recommend you going through that. So I will just tell you, wait a day afterwards to use this. Unless your skin is kind of used to it, then yeah, maybe you can do it. If you're new to it, then I wouldn't suggest it. So you let it dry. And voila, your underarms are not going to be smelling. I think you could also use it with any kind of BHA or AHA. I use glycolic acid, like I said, but I think anything will do. And another benefit to it is that it lightens your underarm area. For me, I don't really know if it lightens my underarm area, maybe just a little, but I have very dark hair follicles all over my body. So that's always a continuous battle for me. If you have any recommendations on how to address dark hair follicles, please leave it down below. I will be forever and eternal grateful to you. But you know, I think for other people it might work. I have read that it works on other people. I also use the glycolic acid on my bikini area. So, you know, anywhere that you kind of want to lighten, reduce marks, reduce odor, it works. I promise. Try it out. And thank you so much for watching my hacks and my holy grails. So again, my holy grail is my acne removing utensil, my SRB stabilized rice bran enzyme powder wash. I love this stuff. And my glycolic acid by The Ordinary. These items are super affordable. They last a super long time and they get the job done. Well, I hope you enjoyed, guys, and I will see you soon. Mwah. Bye.